Buongiorno, buongiorno. How are you? How are you? What are you seeing here? I wanted to show you this because I found these pictures when I was looking through my hard drive, and this is me in 2011 when we won the Scudetto. We were a beautiful team at the time, and look how happy I was then. This is the same shirt, by the way, the same kit that I'm wearing right now. Apart from the sponsors, the Flying Emirates, which is fading away by usage because I do use these a lot. So look how new it looked. But I just wanted to show you because, man, I know a lot of people fell in love with AC Milan during that era, and after that, after like a few years after this, we were in shambles. The banter era began. Oh my god! Oh my god! Look, I didn't know. I didn't. I was so naive. I was so naive. My hair was so long because I was mainly heavy metal guy. So the only music that I would listen at the time was heavy metal, Iron Maiden, all the time. And yeah, damn, look at those long hair, man. I feel there's a little bit of shame in looking at these pictures, but I'm not gonna feel shame when looking at these pictures. Man, Thiago Silva. Look at Seedorf here, Boateng, Nesta, c'è Thiago Silva e Nesta, Robinho, Ibrahimovic, Pato, Cassano. Beautiful, beautiful, just beautiful. When like we were looking at these players and we were like, man, these are not kids, these are men. And now when I watch AC Milan now, it's like, yeah, it looks like a bunch of kids, mentality wise, obviously, because AC Milan doesn't have a mentality, but we know, we don't have an identity, we don't have anything, we have we have lost everything. This was the entrance of the team. Look how shaky the camera, look how vintage this video looks. Incredible. Okay, you can't see anything because I was keep moving because I wanted to see the players. Yeah, that is that was terrible. That was terrible. But beautiful, beautiful times. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Anyway, we are not here to talk about the glorious times, unfortunately, because it's the only happy thoughts we can have. But we are here about to talk about AC Milan. Please consider leaving a like or subscribe, just if you want to help me in this time of troubles. But yeah, it was a terrible, terrible day for the Serie A, in particular for the Italian teams in Champions League. We just like, yeah, we show the world that we are worth nothing. Juventus out, Milan out, Atalanta out. There's only Inter, the only team that didn't want to be there, is there. And now I'm afraid of how far it's gonna go. And Inter is gonna make money out of the Champions League. Well, I guess that's a lesson for us. Now, the AC Milan environment is in shambles, a little bit as usual. As usual, how we're so used at this kind of stuff. I'm so used at saying this that it doesn't feel weird anymore. Anyway, so who do we blame? Who do we blame for the Champions League? When did we lose the Champions League? Do we blame the players? Do we just put everybody into the put them into a pit or something? Do we blame the management? Of course we do. Of course we do that. Do we blame the coach? Who do we blame for this? Because, in my opinion, the first half of the match against Feyenoord, we played very good. I think AC Milan played very, very well. We created many chances. We controlled the game. So if the first half ended, say 2-0, I think it would have been honest and nobody would have said anything, right? That didn't happen because when our players shoot, they shoot to the goalkeeper or is somewhat too predictable. And, sometimes you wait for the goal that never arrives and then you lose the game. We have seen this a bunch of times with AC Milan this year, but we don't care. We don't care. No, we do care because now, okay, we can say we played the one half and then Theo Hernandez got expelled. Obviously, his expulsion, the red card of Theo Hernandez was heavy for this match because then Feyenoord got momentum and they got to do whatever they wanted to do. So But so do we blame Theo? Theo was playing also. He was playing good like before the red card, apart for the stupid fouls and stuff like that. But we were a good team. Then Theo did what he did. So do we blame Theo? Obviously, Theo, if he doesn't want to remain AC Milan, he can leave. He can leave. Now, Conceição said that it's my fault. It's not Hernandez's fault, which is the obvious thing to say because you don't want to throw your players under the bus, unlike Gasperini did with Atalanta, right? So you don't want to do that. So you keep your laundry, dirty laundry, inside. Maybe that's a way of saying it. But so that's what happened. But did we lost because of this game in particular? I don't think so. I think we lost when we didn't win against Dinamo Zagreb. Dinamo Zagreb. Not winning that match complicated everything because we added matches to play, and then the first 90 minutes of the match versus Feyenoord, they weren't good either. So we play one a half, 45 minutes decently, and that's what you got. That's what you got. Who do we blame, huh? Who do we blame? You know that if you know me, I'll always blame the top first because if you're in this situation this year, guess whose fault it is? Who said no? We are very competitive for the Scudetto. This team is perfect. We are happy with what we have. We are happy. Yeah, Benacer is our midfielder, so that's like a new player in January, and then he left. And then we're here without midfielders to play with AC Milan. Anyway, there are rumors of Pulisic wanting to leave. So, according to Repubblica, an Italian newspaper, there are a lot of troubles inside the locker room. It's a big news. You didn't know? You didn't know that we have troubles in the locker room? We have had troubles in the locker room forever, and we just send away the players. Because the players don't like the way that Conceição coaches. Okay, they don't like it that he's I don't know, he's too tough. I don't know, but like him and Pulisic had some sort of fight, say, and Pulisic he's like or I go or he goes or I go, me or him. Choose. Now, if I have to choose between Pulisic and Conceição, I will say Conceição, thank you for your Super Cup. That's the door. See you around. Because let's be honest, Pulisic is the only professional player that we have in the team. After the injury, obviously, he didn't recover fully, but he is the one that always adds quality, and he really he puts everything on the pitch, unlike other players. He's a truly professional, together with Pavlovic recently, because Pavlovic, he's showing that he cares, that he wants to fight. I think he's a little bit sour still, but his dedication is something that I can admire, and I am grateful. Let's say that I'm grateful, right? So what's going to happen? Because Ibrahimovic said that they are with the coach 100%. They will send away the whole team and keep the coach. And that includes Leao as well. So Leao, Hernandez, Pulisic. Yeah, no, let's send them all away. Let's send the good players away. That is what is going to happen. So Theo also apologized on Instagram. And I don't know, I feel betrayed by Hernandez. I'll be honest. It didn't feel good because I'm always being a big supporter of Theo Hernandez because it's truly like we saw what he could do. And we were waiting for that Hernandez to show up. I mean, he has been the captain of AC Milan, guys, the captain of AC Milan. But, to me, the captain of AC Milan is a big deal. I mean, you are the captain of the AC Milan. Well, what else would you want? And you need a certain way of behave when you're the captain of the AC Milan. Hernandez and his personality never allowed, let's say, to be a real captain, because I think Hernandez is not suited to be a captain. He's the type of guy you leave alone, I think. But that's what it was. So we did. I think we all felt betrayed by that, and we are very sorry, because I am very sorry, because I don't want to see this Hernandez. I want to see the Hernandez that made me fall in love with his runs, and all that good stuff. That said, if he doesn't want to stay, what can I do? I mean, what can I do? The problem here is the same. Like, this is like a childhood trauma. Okay, this is a trauma of AC Milan. The childhood trauma of AC Milan is when Hernandez doesn't perform, there is nobody that can sub for him. Nobody. We don't have like a left fullback. Okay, we don't. We don't. You always use like adapted players or bad players. Okay, we put Terracciano and we put like whatever we have. So we never actually got somebody that could replace Hernandez, and that's a big fault of the management, obviously, because they are the one that choose the market in the most convenient way they can. So I feel a little bit bad for Santi to be in this, because Santi apparently is a big fan of AC Milan, even if yeah, he's a big fan of AC Milan. So I feel sorry for him to be in this kind of AC Milan. Leao might leave too. Leao is the usual thing. Like, we expect so much from Leao. I expect so much from Leao that his judgment, my judgment of him, is always like a little bit rough, because I know what Leao can do, and I get disappointed when he doesn't do, or when it looks like he's not trying, because like, to be honest, it's so easy for Leao to pass the man, and it looks so easy, but it's not that easy. Like, in real life, man, Leao is really, athleticism wise, is really strong, right? So we use Sotil instead of Leao. Who do we get? Like, is this management going to get like good players, or we're gonna still do the 20 millions per player thing? I don't know. And that is my question, my $1 million question. Is somebody from the management going to pay for this? Or they're gonna just sit comfortably in their sofa, in their poltrona, in their seat, making money because we are winning this financial scudetto. Yay, that is so good, so good. Anyway, the Milan has many problems. One of those is the mentality. We don't have a mentality on the pitch. It doesn't look like there is much. And here I want to add something about the fact that Conceição didn't have time to basically train the players, because we are playing a match every 3 days, right? Somebody said that players should be able to do whatever the coach says instantly, because they're supposed professional. In an ideal world, yes, but in reality, you need to try the stuff. Like, if you ask like a pianist or a musician to play something, you gotta practice every day the same thing. You gotta practice it every day, otherwise you lose something, right? And it's the same for football too. So that said, I don't justify anybody with this, not even Conceição. Okay, to me, I don't know what to think anymore about this AC Milan. It's just, I mean, falling out of the Champions League is not something unexpected. If it didn't happen like now, it would have happened in the next round, I think. Because I mean, and then we're gonna go to the top four to do this again next year. But let's play the Europa League at this point. At least maybe we have a concrete chance of winning it, or the Conference League. Let's play the Conference League. At least we can win that. Maybe I don't know, because you go to the Champions League and then the whole world look at this. I don't know. I'm just still very disappointed. There are stages of grief. I don't know which stage I am now. Maybe I'm still denial a little bit. I'm still grieving though. And yeah, I mean, I was looking forward to have more matches in the Champions League to watch, to comment, to enjoy with you guys, that kind of stuff. So I'm a little bit bummed that we are just gonna be in the Serie A fighting for a miserable top four and Coppa Italia. We see what we do in the Coppa Italia while the locker room is in shambles. Mamma mia, mamma mia. I say mamma mia and I'll leave you. We're going to talk about the match against Torino, which was, I think, the first match that we played in the beginning of the Serie A. Vabbè. But you take care. Take care. Don't be sad like me. Be happy. Choose happiness. Choose something. Choose something different, but choose happiness. Bye.